stay calm. Dapat calm yung
Wow.
parent para matulungan nila na mabuti yung kids nila. Pero ang number one na pwede nilang gawin is to nebulize their patient with, meron kasi tinatawag na reliever. Yung usual reliever is yung salbutamol nebulization, one nebule, 20 minutes apart for an hour, or two puffs using an inhaler, 20 minutes apart for an hour.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Christine Albaciat, and this is Chat with Peds, where I interview experts in the field in order to empower you and give you the confidence, mom and dad, to raise happy and healthy kids. My guest for today is a colleague and a good friend. Her name is Dr. Jennifer Rockenbrod. She is a board certified pediatrician and board certified pediatric pulmonologist. So she's an expert in the lungs. And she trained at Philippine Heart Center. And currently, she is my colleague at Southern Isabela Medical Center. She's a wonderful resource for a lot of questions that I have about kids and their lung problems. So join me as I welcome Dr. Jen. Hi, Jen. Doc Jen.
Hi! Hello, good afternoon, Doc, and hello to your viewers. I hope you learned something from me today.
Yes. So we'll get right to it na start na tayo. We will talk about asthma ngayon, Doc Jen. Kunwari, may asthma action plan pero napapraning pa rin yung mommy. What should I do if my child has an asthma attack? Yung parang hinihingal na tapos parang may pumipito na. Hindi niya, nawala ang action plan. Anong gagawin na nila?
Siyempre, una, stay calm. Dapat calm yung
Wow.
parent para matulungan nila na mabuti yung kids nila. Pero ang number one na pwede nilang gawin is to nebulize their patient with, meron kasi tinatawag na reliever. Yung usual reliever is yung salbutamol nebulization, one nebule, 20 minutes apart for an hour, or two puffs using an inhaler, 20 minutes apart for an hour.
Okay.
Meron din iba na prescribed na sila with a controller na pwede na ring reliever, yung tinatawag na MART. So, pwede din yon yung gamitin nila na puff as long as they will not exceed dun sa 12, not exceed 12 puff in a day. So yun yung una nilang gagawin is to use the reliever. And then after that, if after they use the reliever and they notice na wala pa rin improvement, maybe it's time to call their doctors or proceed to the nearest hospital,
Yeah, good.
so that their kids can be managed and assessed properly.
Okay, so you mentioned, Doc Jen, na may reliever which ginagamit ng bata who has an asthma attack currently. So,
Yes.
sabi mo, Doc, every 20 minutes in 1 hour. So, parang 3 nebulizations yun every 20 minutes, correct?
Yes, doc. So
Mm-mm.
they will have three nebulizations in an hour. And then, or parang total of six puffs using an MDI.
Okay, okay. So, yun yung during an asthma attack. Kasi, yung sinasabi ni Doc Jen, iba pa yung controller, which is parang may nag-explain ako, tama ba? Parang maintenance nila para hindi sila magkaroon ng frequent asthma attacks.
Yes, doc.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Yung controller, it depends kasi on the condition of the patient. Pero according to GINA guidelines, if the patient has more than 3 episodes of asthma attack in a year, better na you start them with daily na controller. Pwede din kasi, Doc, sa GINA guidelines, yung step 1 doon is intermittent, parang as needed lang. Whenever the child has attack, saka mo lang gamitin yung controller mo.
Ah,
But if yes, Doc, yun yung nasa step 1. But if the attack is frequent, like sabi nga, more than 3 episodes daw in a year, better na if you start your patient with a daily controller. So, daily nila gagamitin.
okay. Yeah, so parents, mom and dad, you should know the difference ng controller at reliever, and it's better to discuss with your doctor, 'di ba, doc?
Yes.
Mm-mm. So, also a common question kasi nag-worry na ang magulang. Pag sinabi mo may hika ang anak mo, minsan nakakakaba, at saka nakaka-worry. Ang frequent na tanong, can asthma be cured? Mm.
Yes. Yun nga, Doc, usual na tanong. Pero unfortunately, it cannot be cured, but it can be controlled.
Hmm.
So, asthma is a chronic condition, Doc. Kahit na it can be quiet for a long time, ang tagal niya ng even without medications, wala siyang symptoms, but it can recur later. So, what's more important is dapat alam nila how to recognize when their children is having an attack para ma-startan nila ulit sila ng controller. Kung matagal na silang controlled, wala nang symptoms, walang meds, and then biglang nagkaroon ulit ng symptoms. At least aware sila na pwede talaga siyang mag-recur again and aware sila dun sa symptoms ng asthma. Ma-startan ulit nila ng controller. Pero no,
Mm.
Doc, it cannot be cured. It can just be controlled.
Yes, yes. And a lot of people know, even as they get older, has lived with asthma and yun nga, yun naman ang good news, at least makokontrol pa rin naman.
Yes, Doc. And meron kasing sinasabi din, Doc, na airway remodeling or yung tinatawag na irreversible na bronchoconstriction. So sabi nila, for those children na hindi na control yung asthma nila early on, they are
Mm.
the ones who are parang prone to have continuous na attacks even until when they get old because of parang nag-remodel na yung airway nila or tinatawag na irreversible na yung
Ah,
uh, bronchoconstriction. That's why better na makontrol mo yung asthma earlier pa lang. The earlier, the better.
okay, okay, yes, yes. So, thank you so much, Doc Jen. Ang dami kong natutunan and hopefully the parents as well. Pero, so Doc Jen, if parents want to reach you, need nila ng pediatric pulmonologist, how can they reach you? Yung
They can,
yeah, yung schedule mo, Doc.
sige. I have a clinic at Isabela Doctors General Hospital in Ilagan, Doc. Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning. I
Mm.
also have a clinic at the Vera Medical Center, Monday and Friday afternoon.
Okay.
And I also have a Facebook page, Doc. They can just look for my name and they can message me, Doc.
So, sige, ilagay ko na lang ang link nun sa comments also for those who need you. Yeah, very good.
Yes.
You're getting busier na, Doc Jen.
Medyo lang.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Doc Jen.
Yes, Doc. Thank you.
Tomorrow. Thank
Sige,
you.
Doc. Bye-bye.